Alright folks, what I'm going to do today is give a quick bag review of this bag right here, the Mystery Ranch Hip Monkey, because I like bags and I like to talk about them. But the problem is people in real life, that you see and talk to every day, they don't really care much for bags. So myself and the other bag freaks, what we're relegated to is often making video reviews and blog posts and commenting on them because it's really difficult to find someone to talk to. So what I'm going to do is make this little video review for myself and the other bag freaks to learn a little bit more about this particular pack. The reason I got this is because I was looking for a small hip bag to use for day hikes and short bike trips where I don't really carry a lot of stuff, but I don't want to carry that stuff in my hands or in pockets and such. So what this allows me to do is go on short day hikes and just carry the essentials like food, water, my wallet, keys, maybe a rain jacket, or go on a bike ride and carry a few things without having to bring a full-on backpack. There are a lot of options out there in this hip bag category. Back, when I was growing up, we called them fanny packs, and then they became a source of ridicule, and now they've really made a comeback, and they tend to be called hip packs, hip bags, hip slings, lumbar packs, things of that variety. And they made a comeback both in terms of really focusing on the usefulness of these, and they also seem to be a bit of a style item. You can see the younger crowd. What are they? Gen Z. Whatever we call teenagers, college students these days. I've seen some of them carrying these around, and they also, companies like bike messenger companies, hiking gear companies, they're really making these bags now as a useful feature to carry those small loads. Let's get into this one though. Let's talk about some of the features. That's what you're here for, not to hear me ramble on about whatever subject I want to ramble on for. I'll save that for the end. So let's go through some of the features here. And this is sort of your basic fanny pack. You've got this zipper here. And a nice touch with the zipper is it's got this water-resistant coating on it. You'll see this on water-resistant. I'm not going to say it's waterproof. I don't think they advertise this as waterproof, but there's a number of touches to make it resist, light rains and such. You've also got a sort of water-resistant coating, and that's pretty common with a lot of outdoor packs these days. It's also 500D nylon, and when you get into that sort of range of nylon, it has more water resistance in itself. So you've got the main compartment, and you got an inside zipper pocket, and this is a good place to put sort of cell phone, wallet, any sort of valuables you don't want to disappear from the outside pocket. In your outside pocket here, you just put items in here you want quick access to, keys, there's a little key clip here, wallet, pens, that sort of thing, to just make them easy to access. So another feature I want to talk about with these zippers is that one thing Mystery Ranch does really well is they add little details to their pack, and they bring in experience from the other types of packs they make and apply those to their everyday carry packs. So it's sort of an outdoor pack company that has branched into making everyday carry packs, and they really bring some elements you may not see. And this is just a small thing, is you've got these little tabs here, and you hold on to these tabs, and it makes it easier to open and close your zipper. So that's a nice little feature. And another nice little feature of that outdoor heritage is these, just these compression straps right here. And it just brings the load closer to you, so it isn't sagging or pulling against your back when you have a lighter load in here. Another element that you can't really see is that you got this top carry handle, and this is just stupid useful. And I wish all fanny packs had this sort of thing, because if you're just moving at a short distance, moving it around a room, across a table, walking, wherever, I don't know, around your apartment, you don't have to throw it around your hips or over your shoulder. It's just able to keep it there. Grab it nice and convenient. And the other thing, you can't see it, but in the back here, there's actually a rigid plastic frame sheet. And a lot of fanny packs don't have this sort of thing. I see some fanny packs in the outdoor industry that really try to make themselves as lightweight as possible. And so you're going to leave out something like a frame sheet. Well, this thing's still pretty light. It comes in at under a pound with all the features it has. And you've got this frame sheet with this nice, soft, thick foam padding for a hip pack. And what that allows you to do is keep this thing nice and stable and distribute the weight well when it's on your hips. And you'll notice it if you're carrying a couple liters of water, some food. It really does add more stability and prevent the pack from sagging or pulling away from you. Whereas if you carried 5 or more pounds in one of these and didn't have that frame sheet, it might loosen up on you a little bit or be a little less stable. And another big thing, this might seem like overkill. Like this buckle is gigantic. This is like a 2-inch buckle, you know, a nice thick webbing here. And you might think it's overkill, but what it does is it allows this to stay stable on your hips. You know, if you, when you're carrying it, and it's not, I get this thing, cinched up, and it's not going anywhere. Like, this thing is just, watch me dance. This thing is just, I don't know, it's very stable because of these elements. The other aspect of this system, and they designed it this well, if you go to the website and read the specifications, you can carry this over your shoulder. So what I do is I'll ride on my bike and I'll get somewhere and I'll put it on my hip and then I'll throw it over my shoulder, and then you don't have to walk around with this fanny pack on your hip and look all dorky like you're from some 1980s tourist video. But I think the days of making fun of fanny packs, I think those are gone because these things have made such a strong comeback. So let's talk about what you can stuff in here. I got a sweater in here just to fill it out while I'm talking. Let's just throw a rain jacket in here. And you get that thing all nice and compact. Loosen these up first. And then grab that pull tab. It makes it easy to close. Boom. So I got a sweater and a rain jacket in there. There's still room for your wallet and your phone and all that stuff. But let's do a more realistic load because I'm not gonna be carrying a sweater, in this thing. So let's bring in the water bottle. Let's get that down there and bring in this water bottle. And I got water in there. It's fully loaded just for this purpose. There's Cliff Bars, blueberry crisp variety. They were on sale. I'm not a huge fan of blueberry crisp, but I'm a sucker for a good sale. Got some of those in there for food, and then let's just throw our daily essentials. Boom. I got all that stuff in there. Throw it around my waist. See how it feels. It's a lot in a fanny pack, but it feels okay because I think this strap in this frame sheet, they just allow you to carry it with a bunch of stuff not flopping around. So that's a great feature. Now let's say you want easier access to your water. Another thing you can do is I'll be back. So another thing you can do is you got this little bottle pocket. This is another Mystery Wrench product, little bottle pocket, and it's got, you clip it onto a waist belt. I like to wear it on the waist belts, my backpacks for hiking. So you got that there. You put that there. You put your water in here. Tighten it. And I've got this thing full just to see how it feels when it's flopping around here. And there's a thicker part of the waist belt there. It's as you're hiking along, it's kind of in the way of your arm. So you bring it around to the front here, and it's pretty stable, okay? And it's stable because there's this this thing also has a little plastic backing frame sheet here, and that allows this bottle pocket to stay upright when it's got the water weight in there, and you don't have to worry about it sagging and flopping around too much. And it's, if I walk around, it moves a little bit, but you can move it back there. Get out of your way, So you got a lot of flexibility with this thing. Some packs you'll see they'll have water bottle pockets built in, and I guess I didn't get one of those with water bottle pockets built in because, to tell you the truth, I had a gift certificate and I like Mystery Ranch, and I just wanted to get this thing. There's like a pool, Mystery Ranch is the moon and I'm the tides, sort of, is what happens sometimes. So, that's a pretty good overview for you there of the Mystery Ranch Hip Monkey. And I hope you enjoyed it. This is early on in my bag reviews, and I'm just starting out because I'm having fun. I like to talk about these things, and there really isn't much of a venue for me to talk about these with people in my day-to-day life. So I hope you enjoyed it. You can hit the like and subscribe. Everybody asks you to do that. Whatever. Do whatever you want. So, thank you for watching the Mystery Ranch Hip Monkey, a solid hip pack, as we call them these days, that will carry a little bit for whatever little trips you got. See you later.